Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today we're going to
tell you about printers. A printer is a piece of hardware for a computer. It allows a user to print items on a paper, such as letters and pictures. Mostly, a printer prints under the control of a computer.
The history of computer printers began in 1938 when Seattle inventor Chester Carlson invented a dry printing process called electrophotography, commonly called a Xerox, which was to be the foundation technology for decades of laser printers to come. In 1953, the first high-speed printer was developed by Remington Rand for use on the UNIVAC computer. The original laser printer, called EARS, was developed at the Xerox Palo Alto Research Center beginning in 1969 and completed in November 1971.
Today, following the types of printer are in regular use. Inkjet printers are also sometimes called bubble jet printers. Use colored ink they put on a paper. Plotters are large format inkjet printers or printers that use special pens. Laser printers transfer tiny particles of toner onto the paper. Most do not print colors. Dot matrix printers are now almost extinct. They use a ribbon and made a lot of noise. There were models with 9 pins and models with 24 pins.
Printers are programmed using a programming language. The printer interprets the program and the outputs the results. There are two big classes of such languages: page description languages and printer control languages. A page description language describes what a page should look like. The program in a page description language is sent to the printer, which interprets them. Printer command languages are at a lower level than page description languages. They contain information that is specific to the printer model.
About a gallon of oil is used to make one printer cartridge. We don't use a gallon of oil in a cartridge. However, we take into account the transportation of the process of manufacturing a cartridge. It equals about 1 gallon.
The world's largest printer is almost 40 by 164 feet. This printer is known as Infinitus and is made by Big Image Systems. It can print an image up to almost 2,000 square feet. This printer is used for printing backdrops for TV shows, movies, and theater productions.
Fastest printers in the world can print 150 pages in a minute. Riso makes these printers, and did we mention that those are color prints? To put that into perspective, most printers today pop out color sheets at a rate of 15 to 30 sheets per minute.
User rollers get up to about 401 degrees Fahrenheit. User rollers are the two cylinders that heat up to adhere the toner to the page. Yes, they get very hot, but the paper moves through quickly enough to not get burned.
Thank you for watching
this Adventurous Kids episode.
Yeah!
Yeah, dog.